Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Jess Hilarious exposing the Breakfast Club. Like, I literally could see this coming. No. Jess Hilarious feels as though she's being cited. She feels as though Loren has been groomed to take her place. No, there's no comparison between Jess Hilarious and Loren, because Loren is a journalist by profession. She has her working history with TMZ. And if you notice, well, on the Breakfast Club, Loren and the boys, they tend to get along. But you know that Jess Hilarious has a strong personality, and it would be really unfair for me to compare her with Loren, because Jess Hilarious is a comedian. She does bring that spice and that flavor to the show, while Loren brings that professionalism, and she clarifies. And being around men, I think that they like that. No, Jess Hilarious hasn't been the first member of the Breakfast Club to call out the Breakfast Club for their unprofessionalism. If you guys remember Angela, she was on the Breakfast Club. She left because she said after a while she became tired of fighting consistently, and at one point in time when they renewed her contract, no, they wanted her to sign her contract, but a part of the agreement was that she cannot get a salary increase for the next, I think it was over 3 years, and she was like, that's ridiculous, right? No, with Jess Hilarious, do you guys remember when she announced that she got the position? And it seems as though they said to her, not so quick, love, because we still can take it back. But they found out that she was pregnant. After that, Jess Hilarious was also, using her brain to get what she wants in her favor. And then after she gave birth, she hasn't been in office much. So it seems as though Jess Hilarious has been trying to keep her distance. All the tell signs were right there, right in front of us, signifying and signaling to us that something is not right. But here she is calling out the unprofessional environment at the Breakfast Club. I'm wondering, if you're on social media blasting your work and your co-workers, it has to mean that your job is over, because you know that she's going to get in trouble for this. Is it that she wants to be terminated so as to get a better package? But is this going to be good for her future career? Let's take a look at Jess putting them, well, she didn't really put them on blast. She spoke her mind. She's like, it's just immature there, and Angela was right. How the hell did she, stay there for so long? So let's take a look at this clip together, and then we're gonna come back and talk some more.
We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Now, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, yo. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. every day, and they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy?
Now, guys, some of the things that Jess is saying, it's too vague in order to address, like, no one has their back. And what happened? Why would you like someone to have your back? As it relates to what? Because I'm going to admit this, right? There are two things that I realized with Jess. Jess Hilarious has always come off as unprofessional, in my opinion. As well as she does bring that flavor, that little bit of mess that the public loves as it relates to entertainment. So I think that there's a push and a pull situation going on with Jess Hilarious. While a Loren gives stability. She gives a person that will be the face of the show and bring in those advertising revenue that a company needs to survive. It seems as though Jess gets, allows her emotions to get the best of her, and then she just goes off, or she gives that attitude. She doesn't know how to shell it, shake it, and then get back to the job. While Loren gives the sense that she will just be there to basically, stay in her corner, stay in her lane, do a good job of doing her job, smile and wave with the boys, even when she's not happy with them. She'll smile and wave on camera, and behind the scenes, she will say, you know what, in a professional sense, I don't like that. I didn't like that, but I want to move on. That's what I get from Loren. And as such, I can see why, as the internet is saying, they're grooming Loren right in front of her face so that Loren can take her place. And that has to be hurtful and painful for Jess to, go through on a daily basis. However, at the same time, you know what? We're all human beings, but I'll say to Jess, do not lose yourself over this, out of hope that she didn't come live and, talk about it. And if she, decided to do so, she would have done so in a more, professional tone and not being so vague, because no one really, even though you're saying it's like immature, the environment is not professional. No one has your back. You could be asking too much when it comes to someone having your back, because at the end of the day, everyone has to think about their job as well, their image, their reputation as it relates to the work environment. So while I understand that she's hurt, it seems as though she has some pent-up emotions going on there and she feels disrespected. I think that it would have been best for her to write a letter to each party expressing her cares, her concerns, her feelings, because at the end of the day, the only thing that the internet can do is to listen to you and say, you know what, we empathize with you, Jess, but this is not good, because now the internet, they do understand and they do empathize with her, but at the same time, they're saying they would have hoped that she wouldn't have done this. I definitely understand the toxic environment and the immaturity of working in a environment, but at the same time, we have to also be our own walking resume, because if we allow our emotions to get the best of us, we're going to consistently carry that behavior, that personality, that attitude that's going to ruin us. And oftentimes I find this a lot with people who are extraordinaire, like people who are extremely talented or multi-talented people. They tend to do this a lot. They tend to just explode. And oftentimes this is why businesses do not bank on them, because even though they are the most talented, when it comes to their professional life, they are not professional, and they're not someone that you can count on And chances are, if you look at Loren is more calm, collected, and Loren seems to be that person that you can bank on. She seems to be that person who will consistently represent the brand on and off duty. So as such, I think we can see publicly why they would choose a Loren over Jess. Jess, we love you, but this is not the way to go about doing it. And besides, Loren has been doing an amazing job. So as such, you're going to give people reasons to believe they have made a good call to be grooming Loren for your position. I would have hoped she didn't do this, but you know what? Emotions and feelings, they fly high at times, but I do hope that Jess moves on to be great from this. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys down in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Peace.